Okay, shoulder buddy version 8. Which is 2 halves, a disc, that's upside down, and a magnet sliding into here. But before we get into that, I wanted to go over the previous versions. So this was version 3, where I had a slider come in and out with a magnet, and then there would be a magnet in the top which would hold the top part together. But I wanted only one magnet in the top and one magnet on the shoulder piece. This one was another one, but it was a removable magnet out at the top, so you could put the magnet in there. This one also has a slider which has the magnet sideways so that it doesn't fall out down. You just put your finger there and it won't fall out. But same problem, only wanted one magnet on the top. So then I went with, what if I just made the whole thing the base, but I don't want to print something this big for every single character. So version 5 or 6, that one's out. Version 7 was similar. It had a magnet in there that you could shake out. And so there's only one magnet in the top piece, but this is a very big character plate, which I did not like. So then I thought about, what if I made it a threaded one, and I could thread it in and out from the base and the top and have the character plate come into 2 pieces. But I didn't like the threads, and it's just very annoying to thread in and out. So that leads us to version 8. So version 8 has 2 of these pieces. You grab a magnet, you slide it in one side, then you take your character plate, you put it there, and then you slide your other piece over, and then it has a lip, and in there has a lip, so that when you slide it in, it can't fall down anymore. And so yeah, and it's also very thin. I think it's thinner than the version 1. So to show it with an actual character on there, you take your character, it's slightly above so that the character won't touch. What you can do is use double sticky tape on your character on the plate, or you could just glue it straight down. But yeah, it's slightly taller so the character won't bump the plate. And then you put the ring on, just like that. And then you have your shoulder piece. So the original shoulder piece was like this, and a magnet in there. So not much has changed, just that there's now a curve right here. So imagine your head over here, and this is your shoulder. So your shoulder curves this way. So now, I gotta make sure I'm putting this in the right way. Yep, that wants to track. So the flat part should be the top. And you slide that in, get some string, thread the string in. Alright, got some tweezers to help me feed it through. There we go. And you feed that through. Tie a little knot. You want to make sure there's enough rope so that it can go around your neck. like that. So the rope keeps the magnet in. So it goes, it's curved. You can put some felt right here on your shoulder. And then it goes around your neck so that once you take the magnet or take the top part off, it just hangs around your neck. So you won't lose it. So then it goes on right there. So it's a character plate and one magnet. I also did this like castle wall type texture where you can put it on here. There's a 3, a 4, and a 5 version. The 3 only works with this guy because his tail will get in the way. Right, you know, like a little castle. Or you can print it in gold. Okay, that side's attractive. You can put that in there. Or you can put it in gold. And so I have this like knight guy in what's it called? An archangel on here. And he's like on a golden platform. Or you could do it in green to simulate like grass. Yeah, this one is painted. It's very bad painting, but just to emulate what green would look like. So yeah. Now, put that guy to the side. For the character plates, you have just flat. So there's an angle, and the angle goes on the top. So there's flat, and then there's like wood panel, and there's tile, and then there's one stone, and then there's another stone that's like slightly shorter. So you got different character plates that you can put your character on. So yeah, it's like super thin. Take this guy off. I can put the ring on this guy. So there's a lip at the bottom here. And when I take the golden off, you just put this guy slides down and it stops on the lip. So you have to put the castle wall on there first, and then you can put on the character. Well, unless this can go over the character, but this one can't go over the character, so you gotta put that on first. So yeah, it's like a golden spot on a castle. So there's a 3 high, a 4 high, and a 5 high, and then of course you can like glue them together and make them 6 or 7 or 8, so on and so forth. Come on. Okay, and now I'm gonna show like what it looks like. Started. All right, so I have the shoulder plate with the curved side down. I'm gonna put that under where the shoulder is. Align it a little bit. Then I can take my character and he just magnetizes on. Cannot see. He just magnetizes on. You can take him off, magnetize it on. Stays pretty good on. Here's the Charizard. So yeah,